Hi, chat. Why is my camera weird? There we go. Much better. Capture device. Are you being weird again? Video capture device. Get back here. There you are. Yeah, stop that. There. Yes, hello, Persephone. Yeah, I know. How's everyone doing? Sick? Hey, there we go. RG. Starting things off nice and early. Yes, so here's the deal, chat. In addition to our usual cathedral building, I have very heavy, this nice display of Kamigawa boosters. I don't know when they did it, but at some point they stopped putting unique art on the booster packs. Or like they stopped, like these are all, it's all just the same art on every booster. Join the server. So the deal, as I mentioned in chat, and as MargieRG has demonstrated, anybody who gives 300 bits or $3 to the coffee, if you prefer that way, I will open a Kamigawa booster. And I'm going to get back inside where it's not nighttime before I do that. Also, multiple stack. So if you want to, say, donate 900 bits, I'll open 3 boosters. That's how this works. Mostly, I wanted to open boosties. And this seemed like a great excuse. Sleep. Ah, what a good sound. All right. Let's go. Cat Cam has been temporarily turned into Magic Cam. Let's see what we got. We got an Aki Warpaint. Very good. Arm Guard Familiar. Ooh, I love the art on this. Dragonfly Suit. Okay, that was a donation to the coffee. I'm going to check that in a second. I think they've sort of, like, they've moved away from doing, because it used to be that the draft boosters would have, like, 3 or 4 different art pieces. And I think they've sort of moved away from that now that they're doing, like, 3 different types of boosters. Tommy Flare, which is a good one. Ooh. You are already dead. Also, I looked this up because I was curious before the stream because I was thinking about this card. This card's name in Japanese is Omewamu Shindaru, which is very good. Tamio Safekeeping. Crab says no. Moon Snare Specialist, which is a very good card. Jukai Trainee. Actually, I think maybe for this one, capture. Yes. Maybe I turn autofocus back on. Yes. Does autofocus want to autofocus? No, it doesn't. Ooh, Michiko's Reign of Truth. Other side is the portrait of Michiko. Always good. That was the uncommons. We got Born to Drive. Very good. Reality Heist. Ooh. High-speed hover bike. And let's see. We got a Tranquil Cove. We got a Spirit Token. And the rare is probably my next commander deck that I'm building. It's the Reality Chip. Legendary artifact creature, Equipment Jellyfish. It's just Future Sight on an equipment. Strong start. Hey, Revenant. I haven't opened many draft boosters since the set boosters came out. I mean, that is kind of the intention of them. There's that. There's that alert. So okay, let's have a look. The one thing about the coffee is I have to always go into the email and like double check to see how much it was, and it was $9. So I guess we're opening 3 boosters. Here we go. Back to cat cam. Cat cam. All right. I'm gonna probably breeze through the commons and uncommons a little bit faster. Another Aki Warpaint. Crackling Emergence. Return to Action, which has just really cool art. I really like the artist, Jeremy Wilson. He's done a couple, like, some of the, like, showcase art treatments they've done recently. And he has this, like, really high contrast art style that I just love. Harmonious Emergence. Moonfolk Puzzle Maker. Light the Way. Sunblade Samurai, which I have not... I've only drafted this once. It feels like it'd be a very good card to have. We got Fang of Shigeki. Ooh! We got an alt art version of Jukai Trainee. We've got Kumano Faces Kakazan. Etching of Kumano. We got another Born to Drive. We got another Reality Heist. We've got a Blade Blizzard Kitsune alternate art. Which is, like, a white ninja feels very odd in this set. That's a card I'm like, I don't know where to draft this. And then we've got a Scoured Barons. We got a Samurai token. And our rare is Hidetsugu, Devouring Chaos. Black, sacrifice a creature. Scry 2. 2 and a red, tap, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. When you exile a non-land card this way, Hidetsugu Devouring Chaos deals damage equal to the exiled card's mana value to any target. Neat! That's probably very good in Prosper decks, I would imagine. They're big fans of exiling stuff. Come on, jump up, Persephone. Yeah. Ostensibly, I play Minecraft on this channel, but today I do not care because I have boosties. Also, very quickly, I like this. When you buy a booster display, it comes with like this cardboard insert that has art from, I think this is Explosive Entrance is the card. And then on the back, it has all of the Neo draft archetypes. A lot of them are cool. It's like red, white, samurai, green, red modification. And then there's blue, green, ramp. Ah, yes. Blue, green, ramp. What an extremely novel draft archetype. All right. Uncharted Haven. Very good. I am shocked that they have never done this card. Like, that this is not a reprint. Like, this card just, like, enters the battlefield, tap, choose a color, taps for any color of mana. I'm absolutely stunned that that card does not exist yet. Ancestral Katana. Ambitious Assault. You got your, what is it? Trumpet Blast is the set. Lethal Exploit. Favor of Jukai. Disruption Protocol. As additional cast, it costs the spell, tap an untapped artifact you control, or pay 1. Counter target spell. Cool. Ooh, Moon Circuit Hacker. Another one that I wanted for the cube, because this card is very good. Peerless Samurai. A Jukai Preserver. The Era of Enlightenment, which turns into the Hand of Enlightenment. Seems pretty good. Towashi Guide Bot. I'm going to steal a joke from Kathleen. Coming to Vegas in 2022 when we were young. Rito Sentinel, which is a nice callback to Rito Lantern. I like it. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Our rare is very spicy. Our land is a dismal backwater. I think we've gotten the dual lands in all of the sets. Like I don't think we've gotten a basic or a Yukio land, and we got a treasure token. And our rare is the Kami War. 1 white, blue, black, red, green. Exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls. Return up to 1 other target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Then each opponent discards a card. And then exile the saga, returns to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control. And it's the soft glow version. We got the alt art version of the Kami War. Okagachi Made Manifest. Enchantment creature, Dragon Spirit, 6/6. Okagachi Made Manifest is all colors. Flying, trample. Whenever Okagachi Made Manifest attacks, defending player chooses a non-land card in your graveyard. Return that card to your hand. Okagachi gets +X +O until end of turn, where X is the mana value of that card. Cool. That's very exciting. All right, one more. One more from Fruin. All right. This card's fun. Papercraft Decoy. It's a frog. Frog. Focus on the frog. Frog. We got Iron Apprentice. We got Moth Rider Patrol. Very good 1-drop. I just love the concept of Tawashi Song Shaper. That it's just like, yeah, it's a DJ that's out of focus. Come on. There we go. You gotta get him real close before it'll focus on something. But I love that art. You can see the ninja's reflection in the guy's armor. Chat. Right there on his shoulder. I had never noticed that before. Oh my god, that's so good. We got Kaito's Pursuit. We got Commune with Spirits. Very good. Boot up. Kami of Restless Shadows. Imperial Subduer with the alt art. This is very good. Our flip card is Tales of Master Shishiro. Flips into Shishiro's Living Legacy. Just touch the Spirit Realm. Get in there. Just get it right in there. Also, the art on this is sick. I love that the Spirit Realm is just like incredibly alien looking. Unforgiving One. Simic Linings. Colossal Sky Turtle. For your for your blue-green ramp deck. And then our land is Ukiyo-e Mountain. Looks very cool. We got a treasure token. And our rare is Goro Goro, Disciple of Ryusei. Very cool. All right. As a reminder, if you'd like me to crack more packs, coming in, I'm cracking packs for 300 bits or $3 to the coffee. Either or. For now, though, we should probably actually play some Minecraft or something. That is ostensibly why we're all here. Let's see. Put this away. Hey, Pharaohbender. How's it going? Got stuff up there. You know what? I'm actually going to go put the... Did I get the melons? No. Grab the melons. Go over here. Let's put a little bit of experience on the pick just because it's super low. And then before we get back to... Before we get back to building, there's one thing I want to do first, which is set up a beacon, like a switch for my beacon. But I have to figure out if I have... I don't think I have any slime, because I know I have piston. But I don't know if I have... No, I don't. I don't have any slime to make a sticky piston. So that's going to have to wait, I think. All right. All right. Hey, Broth. How's it going? What am I doing? Right, I know what I need. No. Are they in here? No. I need my leads because I was bad and I forgot to move my cows. We actually have to move them first. Grab some fences here. Had a pretty lazy Saturday. I actually had a pretty active Saturday. Okay. Did some laundry. What else did I do? Cleaned my apartment. My friend and I went to a cafe to get food. They had just a gigantic and delicious like apple cinnamon bun. Imagine, if you will, something that's the cross between like a cinnamon bun and an apple strudel. And exactly as delicious as that sounds. So that's what I did today. All right, now I'm gonna leave those there for a second, tear down their pen, and then rebuild their pen over there. And then in the afternoon, I had to go downtown to get booster box. And now stream. So, decent amount of stuff done today. Okay, this has to come out. Okay. Where do I want these two? I have my donkey over here. Could maybe put them... Could just put them right here for now. Let's put them back here. The pen does not need to be super large for them because I'm planning to have a lot more cows. I'm sort of have reached my limit of cows. I've got more than enough leather for what I need. I have other sources of food, even if steaks are very good. These guys can just stay in here for now. There we go. That. Just stop things spawning around them. You out. There we are. Okay. Cows taken care of. Nope. Now. Clean up our inventory a little bit, and then get to actual work. Actual real work. Yes, Persephone, real work. No, you're always on my case about it. She's always like, "Wow, you're so lazy." I'm like, "You literally sleep all day and you don't pay rent." These are the conversations I have with my cat. Yes, I know. Pharaohbender. Cheering this many bits randomly and for no specific purpose. Why would you even think I would be trying to get something to happen? Hey, Iris. Hey, Iris. You know what's great? You know what I love? And I feel like you have a similar love. Which is boosties. Actually, what if I go... I'm going to let me do this. Properties. Will this break everything? That actually worked significantly better than I was expecting. That actually worked perfectly. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna do boosties inside. One moment. There we go. Just have to get back inside so I'm not standing out here in the middle of the night. All right. We've got Ninja's Kunai. Good little modification and honestly really good removal. Like, they've done this type of equipment many times before. And I think that's probably the one where I'm happy with the rate, because most of the time it's like, pay 5 and deal 3 damage. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. Kitsune Ace for all of your vehicle needs. We've got a Kami of Industry, which is a little like reanimate artifacts. Kami of Terrible Secrets, which is just absolutely terrifying art. Look at that. It's got ears floating around it. Weird. We got a Careful Cultivation, which is going to let me do this. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do boosties inside. One moment. Hold on a second. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do boosties inside. We got a Careful Cultivation, which is going to let me do this. I'm going to do boosties inside. One moment. Hold on a second. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do boosties inside. One moment. Hold on a second. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do boosties inside. One moment. Hold on a second. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do boosties inside. One moment. Hold on a second. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do boosties inside. One moment. Hold on a second. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do boosties inside. One moment. Hold on a second. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do boosties inside. One moment. Hold on a second. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do boosties inside. One moment. Hold on a second. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do boosties inside. One moment. Hold on a second. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do boosties inside. One moment. Hold on a second. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to Which honestly, I love this card. Like, it's a very cool card. I love how sort of modal it is. We got a Network Disruptor. Very good. We got a Dokuchi Shadow Walker. An Ogre Ninja. Ooh, we got an Alt Art Moon Snare Specialist. That's your mana war for the set. We've got an Aki Ronin. Terrible secrets, like I like hamburgers. I like hamburgers. Ooh, this is a fun card. Okiba Reckoner Raid. Flips into a Nozumi Road Captain. I love this art. This piece of art, by the way, for the back of it. I think it's great. Fun little reprint. We got an Essence Capture. Ooh, speaking of cool rats, we got a showcase art, Silver Fur Master. Come on, focus. There we go. Hey there, Splinter. This is very good. Card's so good. Also, I love that they just put Splinter and a Ninja Turtle in this set. Very good red uncommon. We got a Twin Shot Sniper. When you just need to, when you absolutely have to shock somebody. And then we've got a Swamp. This is a very good Swamp. The Ukiyo-e Swamp. This is something I am going to need, which is Tamio's Notebook. There we go. Because I plan on getting a copy of... Now focus on me again, camera. I plan to get a copy of Tamio for my cube, so glad I got that. And a rare is Inventive Iteration. 3 and a blue. Return up to 1 target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. Return an artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. If you can't, draw a card. And then exile it and return it transformed into the Living Breakthrough. Come on. There we go. Whenever you cast a spell, your opponents can't cast spells with the same mana value as that spell until your next turn. Oh my god. That is probably just... That is probably the card that is going to result in the most, like, instances of drafting where you're just like, all right, fine, I cast this. It's like, you can't. It's like, fine. Also, thank you for everybody who has given bits and given to the coffee for this, because I was like, I had this idea this afternoon and I'm like, well, we'll try. We'll see what happens. We'll see how people feel about this. I'm glad that people feel positively about it. It is a fun thing and I'm enjoying doing this. Yes, Persephone. I know. I agree. Let's grab a couple of these. And let's go. So now, the plan, what we need to do next, is figure out the general outline of the rest of the cathedral. So we've done the front facade here, along with like the base of the bell towers. I still need to finish the top of them, but I wanted to get sort of the rest of the cathedral sketched out first, and so I could start filling in the floor and figuring that stuff out. Hello, you just sort of warped in there. What you got? Black dye, not bad. Blue ice, pretty good. Don't care though. I'm busy. I'm working. Stephanie, come on. Let's have a look here. What do we have for our example? Sample. That. Don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Okay. Let's switch that here. Um, that one, and here's a good one. Okay, so this is what we're looking at for this side of the cathedral. Over here, there's sort of like a little alcove area that sort of sticks out that's not mirrored on the other side, which I kind of like, and is topped with the same copper. Looks like we've got, goes over, we've got these buttresses here. How many of these do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it gets sort of to the back of the cathedral. And let me find another example here. Because the back of the cathedral, is there one that really shows it off? I think this one will. Hey, 7-ish magpies. Hey, 7-ish magpies. Look what I got. It's boosties. So the back of the cathedral here is a different, it's newer. So you can tell it looks a lot newer. The stone's not as weathered. You're talking about bought one yesterday? Nice. I also got one yesterday. The dye that comes with them is so good. It's like a, it's paint splattered. Like it's splattered in like blue and pink paint. It looks really good. Also, for the lands that come with it, they've switched to like this wax paper, packaging for it. Rather than the regular like plastic shrink wrap. Which I kind of really like. You are an influencer and Wansi should sponsor you? I agree. I wonder if one of my friends can put me in touch. It's like, listen, I know I stream Minecraft, but hear me out. Okay. So I want the back part. Can I at least be enough of an influencer that I get like those like influencer packages they send to people? Because, you know, people like Loading Ready Run or like any of the streamers will get like a box. It's like, hey, here's this thing coming out. It's got like, here's a box of cards and here's some collector boosters, and open it and show it off on social media to help us promote this thing. And I'm like, yeah, like the one with free apples. Wait, which one had apples? Okay. So what I want here is I want the back of the old cathedral to go basically to, I think, here. And then this extra chunk back here will be the new cathedral. Midnight Hunt influencer box was a lantern, leaves, and apples. Like legit edible apples. That's actually kind of amazing. Also, was it like a real lantern? Margie Archie, thank you for gifting that sub to Digital Seahorse. Digital Seahorse, please enjoy your Doot and your Persephone and your bee and your thumbs up and your fox heart. Oh God, I know my own emotes. And your fox heart and your treat. And my other emote that I definitely remember. 1 dozen actual edible. It was a dozen apples? Pun trophy. God. I haven't done that in a little while. An LED lantern? Oh. I was hoping it would just be like a lantern, like the kind of decorative ones where you can just put a candle in it. That would actually be kind of legit. But it was probably just made out of plastic. Okay. Let's just do this to start with. Just have a general line, because there isn't a ton of variation. The apples do not turn you into werewolves. Dang it! Couldn't remember that that emote. Your memory of it must have atrophied. Ah. Ah. Ugh. Oh, chat. Oh. Pro tip, do not breathe coffee. Don't do it. Seems like a great idea on the surface. Everything works out on paper. Do not breathe coffee. Does not work. So this one actually has like a little this side also has like a little door and like a little extra staircase that goes down. So we could actually actually no, I don't think it would work. If we were to do that on this side, it would back into our because our storage units run all the way down here. But maybe we could save that detail for the other side. Yes, I know it's still up. And like put it on that side and make sure that we have a space over there to get down. No, it's good. It's good. That's what the command is for, to remind me. But sometimes it's correct. Okay. So I have to figure out where our buttresses are going to be. So it looks like there's going to be one like right behind the bell towers. One right here beside this thing. So if we're assuming that like basically this point and this point is a buttress. So we've got 4 spaces between them. Yeah, now I can take it. There we go. So if we go 2, 4, put it there. 1, 2, 4. There. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 4. Okay. And how many will that be? That will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6. No, that's actually too many. So we can actually space these out a little bit. Stephanie. Yes. And asleep. Yes, Persephone. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I know. Okay, so we have a bit of room to work with. So if we make these... Oh, Rubik wants to make Persephone chase the treats. Get some treats. You okay? All right, go inside. First, And then we'll go to what is ostensibly cat cam, but has been momentarily repurposed into boosty cam. Yes, Persephone, I know. Yes, look. Actually, I think a little better. Yes. One moment, chat. There we go. I sat down at my computer and my monitor went black. So that was a bit of a concern. Turns out the cable at the back was just a little loose, so I gave it a jiggle. But whenever I do that, it goes to static for a second before it cuts back to showing what it's supposed to. Never had any food ever in all of history. I don't think so, no. As far as I'm aware, no cat has ever been fed. I know, Persephone. You're completely mistreated. You'd never been fed, not even once. You're gonna stare at me. The package from Innistrad only had 11 apples. One is plastic for some. That's even more confusing. Why include 11 apples and one plastic one? That makes... Okay, so... what if we actually say that we put a buttress here? 1, 2, 3... Just move all of these over one. This isn't work. What if we do it as 5? Four, 5, 6. This is not gonna work. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. Or will it? Am I actually a genius? Wait, hold on a second. I need to have a look at this again. No, I'm not a genius. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, I'm not a genius. I take it back. Dad, I'm actually a dumb. 2, 3, 4. 4. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So, okay. Maybe I still do that. These two will be slightly spaced further apart, I guess. Unless I want to bring everything back. Fine, I'll bring everything back one. got to be even, chat. Okay. So what this means is we can actually take this out. Okay, so have a look here. The idea is I'm just going to extend these up a little bit there and there so you can all see where the buttresses are supposed to be. All right. So if you have a look, there's 6 of them because there are 6 of them here on the actual cathedral. But I needed a space at the end because there isn't a buttress right at the very end of this the original portion of the cathedral. There's actually just, it extends over and there's the spot where a buttress would be in the pattern. There isn't anything. So that's why I had to redo everything. It's like why I spread everything out, and then I'm like, nope, gotta take it back because I needed to get to here. So now that I have done this, let's go around to the other side. And so these line up with this part. Erica's genius certificate has been revoked. Let's be honest, it was revoked a long time ago. Here we go. So cards I'm hoping to get from this booster box. I would love a copy of Jin Gitaxias and Tamio. I need a copy of Eater of Hope. Is it right up against it, or is there a bit of space? No, there's one, and then the first buttress. Hold on a second. What's going on here? Shit. Oh, right, I added in a detail on this one that I hadn't added in on the other one. So this should line up. Okay, so that is correct. Great, I was confused. 3, 4. Yep. 4. 4. Whoops. What do I want? Jinny Caxius, Tamio, Eater of Hope. Nashi. I need a copy of Nashi. Whoops. And 1, 2, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. So those are where our buttresses are going to be. Let's come over here. Let's take this out. Whoops. We don't need this anymore. Ooh, I also need a copy of... So I got a copy from the bundle I opened. I got a copy of Ishin, Two Heavens as One. Which, if you follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/EscherIkiaCole, you could see that I was asking about it. Because I have an Alessia Who Smiles at Death commander deck, and I was like, does this work? And it does. Ishin does double up Alessia's attack trigger. So when she attacks, you get 2 triggers. You still have to pay for it twice. But you do get 2 triggers. So I thought that was cool. The other card I want to get to put in there is Selfless Samurai, because it has, whenever a warrior or samurai attacks alone, it gets lifelink, which Alessia is a warrior, so that would work for her. And you can sacrifice it to give a creature indestructible. And meaning that you can give Alessia indestructible, and then get the Selfless Samurai back because it's a 2/2 if you need to. So you sort of have this recurrable source of protection for Alessia, which I am very into. Okay, I need to change these now. Okay, let's see. Which one are you? Okay, that's a close-up of that, which we're going to need later, but not right now. I opened 4 packs last night and got a Boseiju who endures. That's another one that I need. I need a Boseiju. It's just, that card's, it's just kind of wild. It's just how it's like, yep, that just goes in every single green commander deck now until the end of time. Like, you're just going to need a dozen copies of that card. So this is what the back looks like. Yeah, it's literally a forest, but better. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can just... It's literally no... Wait, is this the one I already want? The white and blue ones go in every appropriate commander deck forever, too? Pretty much, yeah. Nope. There we go. Okay, so this is the side, and this is what it looks like around the back of the cathedral. So there's this large... this is actually sort of like a multi-purpose rec room that they have up here. This stained glass window, you can't... Actually, I think I have a picture of it. Let me find it. Yeah, I'll switch to this one. There. Like, it's just this stunningly beautiful, like, modern stained glass window that they have at the back there. It's just, it's breathtaking. And I think this is a very, like, new stained glass window, too. I think it's from, like, the 1990s, I think, is when they had it installed. When this, like, annex was completed. And then on the other side of this, like, little sort of multi-purpose room, is actually just a... So this is the opposite side from that. It was just a large set of glass windows that looks out into the cathedral proper. And they had a grand piano in there too. So you can see that's the rose window down there at the front. You can see the upper windows there. This is what the roof is going to look like too. Like, it's this vaulted groin vault made of red brick, which I think is going to be very fun to build the inside of. And I imagine Electra will spend most of the time telling me not to fall while I am working on that. Because when it comes to placing stairs, you basically have to do it from the inside. I can't stand on top and place stairs. I have to be looking up to get them to place correctly. So yeah. So this window I plan to be basically here. Like where we are in that picture is we're basically more or less standing. It goes up a little bit is where that room is. So we're more or less standing right here, looking down the nave? Is that the name for the? Was that the name for the central aisle? I think it's a nave of the cathedral. So that's about what we're looking at there. So I want the windows to be sort of along this line here, the old cathedral wall, and then this area over here is going to be that like annex area. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to set this up. And I have these nice convenient walls to know where my chunk edges are. And also this cat here. The nave. Aha, I got it. Okay. So this is sort of the side entrance. This is going to be interesting. Up here, this peaked roof is another set of is another copper roof, so that's going to be fun. But how do we do these stairs? Thanks for that follow. We don't have like a ton of room here. It's pretty close to the edge. Oh. Down a little bit. I know it's still up. You can see what I'm doing though. Let's see. Because we have to leave some space here because the back part curves out. Remember, this chunk here and all of these ones around here are going to be coming out eventually. So we don't want to go all the way to the edge here. But I'm thinking we may want to basically go up. I mean, we'll have to go up a little bit because this is going to be floor level. This is all going to get filled in with deep slate tile. So if we come like this over here, we got a set of double doors. Sort of have like one sort of like miniature tower. Might just be like a 2x2, or what would that be? Like a 2 or maybe like a 4. Do that? Can I do a 4? Maybe it's just a 3. Let's do 3. 1, 2. So it's like we got mini tower here, let's say. Whoops. And then we're going to have probably a space. There's going to be a window here. And then another thing, doors. Another thing, window. Window here, that, and then 3. Nope, that's not gonna work. Can't do that. That's not gonna give us enough space. Okay. Maybe we just have to do it as a 2? Let's do a thing there. Window. Window here. And then this. Door, that. No, actually. We might just have to go like straight into that. Go. Door. Window, thing. And then it goes around like this. And this gives us 3. I don't think that's going to be enough room. Is it okay to say straight is overrated? I suppose. Hey, you, give me that. You're not allowed to have enchanted tools. You didn't see that. That zombie had an enchanted tool. I'm going to bed. I sleep. Reminder chat. 100 bits and I open a boosty. Booze site. Where you go for all of your booze. Okay. I think this has to be 2. I think these little columns have to be 2. I just don't see it working otherwise. Okay, so 2 column, door, or door, yes, there. And then 2 more. Booze site, isn't that the LCB? Yep. Okay. Now. Okay, Cat, I'm going to have to get you to move. Come with me, please. Perfect. And stay put. Okay, now. Nope. Nope. This one. Here we go. I know what's up. So it's sort of, we have the little pillar in the corner here. The little miniature tower. And then it's going to go back. There's a little window, and then it comes out again, and then there's sort of this annoyingly hexagonal room. And then it repeats on the other side. So why don't we do, before we do that, let's repeat this on the other side here. Two. Thing. Door. Window. 2. Perfect. So this will be, bring this back up again. Go. Where's the midline of this thing? It'll be in this chunk here. Here's the middle point. That's the middle of the chunk, right? Yeah. So if we assume that that part's just coming as far out here as possible. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Yeah, that's probably about as wide as I'm gonna need it. Okay. So means we're going to need to go in like this. I think this actually has to be a little bit, maybe not. Then it does go back a little. Trying to fit 3 windows in a space of 6 blocks will be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Chunks are an even number. So we might have to cheat on that. Might have to only do 2 or something like that. That's fine. I'm not trying to make something that's exact. Like at least it's not fitting Windows 3.1. Nope. There we go. Okay. I think it's still too far, not far enough back. Like, because, shrink this down a little bit. So for reference, it should be tower, a space for the window, and then like another tower. Or like, not really a tower, but like it comes out again, and then this. I wonder what sort of vista you could see out of those windows. Tries to think about when Windows 3.1 came out. Wasn't it like the 80s? No, it was the very early 90s, I think. Okay. April 1992. Haha, early 90s. I got it. We just bring this all the way over. What happens? I screw up. There. Hey, given that this is coming out, I can make this a little bit bigger. I can go like that. I have room for that. That means we can... Okay, so let's bring this back up again. Hmm. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking right now. The back portion of this can be much larger. Like, if you look at it visually, it takes up about a third of the back of this cathedral. So this thing could stand to be almost the size of the entire chunk that it's in, which it currently pretty much. Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, 2. It currently pretty much is, but not entirely. That would go like that. Almost out of dirt. Get more dirt. So maybe we just go even a little bit further over there. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking the back of this cathedral and the shape it ends up actually looking like. I think we're going to have to end up being more dictated by what we actually put in it. And not worry as much about making it the exact shape as the actual cathedral. Because the other thing is that when I explored the cathedral, when I actually went to have a look at it, I didn't see a lot of the stuff that was back there. Because a lot of it is just like, this is where like some of their offices and storage rooms and stuff like that are. So I don't actually really know like the interior layout of this place. So what we might just have to do is just sort of give a very like, is it that? Yeah. Give a very like rough layout and then like address what it's actually going to say, what it's actually going to look like later. Like when we actually get to this end of the cathedral. Actually fleshing out and, you know, laying out both what we want in here, what we want this area to be part of our base. I'm thinking what I want right now is that for like this room up here, which is just sort of an open space in the cathedral, there's really nothing in it. I want that to be sort of my like bedroom, basically. Ow. Okay, so now that we have done that, clear this stuff out. You come with me, cat. And you to come with me. Stay there. Come here. Are pianos an attainable item in Minecraft? Unfortunately, no. There we go. Yep. Come here. Cat. Build a working organ. Oh, God. I have no idea how I would even start to do that. I guess note blocks, but Cat, what are you doing? Come here. Yes. Come here. Is this cat broken? Are you broken? Can you please move? Come here. The traditional cat pose of staring at an unseen enemy in the distance. It's true. Fine. You can stay here, I guess. Leash it. I could leash it. Are we? Ooh. We might need to add more dirt capacity soon. Get some stuff out of our inventory. Chat, you have absolutely no idea how hard it is to sit here next to a box of booster packs. Nope. Flowers are over here. There we go. And I need... where's my stone cutter? Where did I put that? I think I left it over here somewhere. There it is. Still need to address this back there. Get the villagers out of there. Start with 5. Do I have any other tile currently? Yes, just a few. Might as well use them up. Okay, so basically everything within this space up to this dirt wall, we are going to fill in with deep slate tile. So we have our floor level. Okay then. So chat, how's it going? How's your weekend been? Have you been enjoying your Saturday or Sunday wherever you are? Chillaxing, doing miniature research. Nice. Ooh, 7-ish magpies. The coffee always like takes a minute because I don't get an alert here on screen. I have to wait until the email comes in that actually tells me how much it was. Perfect. 7-ish magpies, thank you so much. I'm ignoring my house guests while watching you and working. Nice. You got a pack. Wait, hold on a second. Go inside. No one was, please open a pack. I will. Boosty cam. Whoops. Ooh, almost dropped him. Okay. We've got crafted growth. Pretty cool. Unstoppable ogre. Which is the best version of the 3-mana 4 I think they've ever printed. Clawing Torment, which I just love the art on this. Come on. Apparently I can't hold the magic cards today. Focus? Camera no longer want to focus. Is camera not autofocusing? There is a chance the camera is not autofocusing. No, it should be autofocusing. Apparently it just doesn't want to. Anyways, Clawing Torment. I love Ravina Kai's art. Their art is so, so good. We got a Master's Rebuke. Got a nice little punch. Short Circuit. Pretty cool. Imperial Oath, when you really just need 3 samurais. Iganjo Exemplar. My one disappointment is that there is nothing in the set that makes 7 samurais. I feel like that's a missed opportunity. Like, to have some rare that makes 7 samurai tokens. Kami of Restless Shadows. Ooh, we got another Akibo Reckoner raid. Ooh, I think this is the first shrine we've gotten. Got Goshintai of Hidden Cruelty. That's in focus. This is one of my favorite cards. We got a Rabbit Battery. Artifact Creature Equipment Rabbit. Just, I am impressed by how they continually, like, they make Glass Slipper, which is a red equipment that gives haste, like +1/+1 in haste. And then they made Boots of Speed, which was just that, but better. And then they made Rabbit Battery, which is the same thing, but better. We got a Touch the Spirit Realm. Another one, very good. And then we've got we got a Jungle Hollow. Very cool art on that. We got a Human Monk token. And then, okay, so we got a rare and a foil rare. And it's kind of funny. The regular rare is a March of Wretched Sorrows. March of Wretched Sorrow. And the foil rare is a March of Wretched Sorrow. It's like double rare, double March of Wretched Sorrow. So much sorrow. So much wretched sorrow. Yeah. Here. I hope your March, it's still February, but I hope your March is not one of wretched sorrow. Thrill as a woman desperately tries to remember the other names of the cards in that cycle. March of Boundless Joy? I hope your March is a March of Boundless Joy. Reckless Mirth? Was that the red one? What was the red one? Rock Pusher. Check that in a second. Once the email comes in. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the coffee. Me too. Though I've often half joked that T.S. Eliot got it wrong and March is really the cruelest month. But I will admit to not being terribly familiar with T.S. Eliot, only slightly familiar. What month did T.S. Eliot say was the cruelest month? I'm eventually going to have to figure out to raise this up, but for now, we'll just leave this April. We'll leave this cat in its hole. Ooh. Thank you, Rock Pusher. Rock Pusher gave $12. So we know what that means. It's the first line of the Wasteland. April is the cruelest month. Oh. Guess we get to open 4 boosters. A cat oubliette. No, it's just a cat hole. You know how cats like to fit into tiny spaces? It fits, so it sits in this hole in the floor. Really should are we going to run out of boosters? Not even close. There's 36 in this box. We've opened we've opened 6 of them. This will be 10. We got a ways to go, chat. Whoop. Boosty cam. 36. That's how many are in a display. All right. Papercraft decoy with the cool art. We got a Thundersteel Colossus for all your giant equipment needs. We got another Arm Guard familiar. Dragonfly suit. Very good. I love the art on this card. I just love the design of this mech. I think it's so, so good. We got a Aki Ember Keeper. Who are already dead. We got Tamio Safekeeping. To keep the reality chip out of Jin Gataxias' hands, the Wanderer entrusted it to Tamio. Oh no. Oh no. We got a Voltage Surge. Ooh. Twisted Embrace. Betty Jiang, this has got to be up there for one of my favorite pieces of art in this set. This is so good. We've got Azusa's Many Journeys, which turns into Likeness of the Seeker. Very cool. We got Monkey Hot Springs. There we go. Invigorating Hot Spring. Just the monkey chilling in a hot spring. We got a place for all of our mechs. We got a mech hanger. Ooh, Cass. Thank you for the 300 bits. Know nothing about Magic, but please open a package of Artful Cardboard. Sure thing. I will put it on the pile. Ooh, I now have a playset of Heiko Yamazaki. One of the cousins Yamazaki. Because I opened 3 of these in the cards I got in my bundle. And then we've got a Yukio-e Island. We got a pilot token. And our rare is a Surge Hacker mech. Come on. There we go. Very good. Does the hand behind the card trick work for the autofocus? I just have to get it really close. 4 mana for a 5/5 vehicle, crew 4 menace. When Surge Hacker mech enters the battlefield, it deals damage equal to twice the number of vehicles you control to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Neat. So that probably goes in your Grease Fang deck. Just keep popping that thing in and out of your graveyard. All right, next pack. We got a Ninja's Kunai. We've got a Bearer of Memory. for all of your counter needs. We got a Moon Snare prototype, Ancestral Katana, Ambitious Assault, Lethal Exploit. What does this card do again? 1 in a black, target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. It gains an additional -1/-1 until end of turn for each modified creature you control as you cast this spell. Cool. I think I've been overlooking this card. We got a Voltage Surge. We've also got a Twisted Embrace. We have... I love how much mileage they have gotten out of the 3 abilities on Umezawa's Jite, because we have got the Life of Toshiro Umezawa. Yeah, man. Camera. There we go. It's just the 3 abilities from Umezawa's Jite. And it turns into Memory of Toshiro, which honestly just seems kind of good. Like, black ramp for instants and sorceries? I'm into it. To go with our ninja rat, we have our turtle ninja. Come on. Camera, I don't... Oh, this one doesn't want to focus on Kappa Tech Wrecker. But we got a Kappa Tech Wrecker. Ooh, this is good for all of your tribal decks. We got a Secluded Courtyard. We have... Oh, what was the joke? What was the joke she made on Twitter? What's the white-black one that does this thing? Crap. Well, I screwed up. We got an Oni Cult Anvil. And then we have a foil experimental synthesizer. We have a Scoured Barons. And we got a bunch of boosties coming up. We got a stack of them here. We got a double face card, and our rare. What if Mirror Gallery, but it was cheaper and did a bunch more stuff? We got Mirror Box. 3 mana artifact. The legend rule doesn't apply to permanents you control. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1. Each non-token creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control that has the same name as it. Cool. Let's see. We've got Thundersteel Colossus. We got a regular experimental synthesizer. We've got an Undercity Scrounger. Like, this woman is just living her best life. Person? Gender is unclear. But they're just living an amazing life. They just know what they want. Careful Cultivation. Ooh. Mnemonic Sphere. For all your artifact card draw needs. Kitsune Ace. Imperial Subduer. We got our Moon, and got another Moon Circuit Hacker. Fearless Samurai. Tales of Master Shishiro. Boon of Boseiju. Target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the greatest mana value among permanents you control. Untap it. Cool. We got Awakened Awareness. Blue counters. Enchant artifact or creature. When Enchanted Awareness enters the battlefield, put X +1/+1 counters on Enchanted Permanent. As long as Enchanted Permanent is a creature, it has base power and toughness 1/1. Weird. What a weird card. That's a weird card, chat. We got a high-speed hover bike. Very good. Long live Acorn Magic. It's true. We got a placeholder card. We have an Akio-e Swamp and a card I'm very excited about. We have an alternate art, Lizard Blades. Look at those lizards. Look at them. There they are. They're swords, but lizards. It's very good. It's weird, but like you stack tokens on something like the Ozolith. You would have to find a way to turn the Ozolith into a creature once you do it, but that would be very good. Slizzards. All right, next pack. Automated Artificer. I don't think we've seen this one yet. Tap, add colorless, spend this mana only to activate an ability or cast an artifact spell. Cool. It's any... Okay, cool. That's any ability. I thought it was only ability of artifacts, but no, it's any an ability of anything or cast an artifact spell. Cool. Planar Incision. Flicker and return it with a counter. Regent's Authority. Got a little pump spell. If it's an enchanted creature or legendary creature, instead put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. That makes total sense, but it's just really awkwardly worded. Got a Crackling Emergence, Return to Action, Harmonious Emergence, Ink Rise Infiltrator. I love the art, the alternate art on this one. You want to focus, camera? Want to focus? There you go. Yeah. The art on this is very cool. The card's kind of mediocre, but it's mostly just there to enable ninjas. We got a Sky Swimmer Koi. The Long Reach of Night, which turns into Animus of Night's Reach. We got Travis Touchdown. Upriser Renegade. Also, when I opened my set boosters from the bundle, I got the art card of the alternate version of this art, and it's very good. We got a Buster Sword. We got an Enormous Energy Blade. Gloom Shrieker, which is a very good card. I love a good Gravedigger. Turn target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. We got a foil Tommy of Terrible Secrets. And then we got a Windscarred Crag. We got a Samurai token. And our rare is Invoke Despair. 1 black, sorcery. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. If they can't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. Then repeat this process for an enchantment and a planeswalker. Neat. Got wrecked by an Enormous Energy Blade on Arena. I love that it taps the creature when you equip it, because it's just like... thunk. Okay. We got Ecologist Terrarium. Good little mana smoother. One of the most fun cards in the set to say, which is Brute Suit. We got Repel the Vile. We got an Explosive Entry, in case you need to blow up some artifacts. And buff your creatures. It's honestly pretty good. Speaking of artifacts, we got a Virus Beetle to make people discard cards. We got a Greater Tanuki. Let you ramp. Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle. Honestly, pretty good. Oh yeah! We got a card that's not a ninja. Cyber Trespassers. For some reason, This was printed as a Moonfolk Ninja, and it's not. It's actually a rogue. The English language cards were misprinted. We got a Seven-Tailed Mentor. We got another Sunblade Samurai. We got the Shattered States era, which turns into the Nameless Conqueror. We got an Enthusiastic Mechanaut, who's just, like... I love this card. I love her. Greetings, fellow inventors, the Aki shouted, attempting a friendly smile. To her dismay, the greeting was met only with shrieks and alarms being activated. We got a Reinforced Ronin. I really like the Shattered States error. Making him... Era. Okay, just a typo. I was like, I'm so confused. The Greater Shinuki makes you pay off the mortgage on that land later, but the good news is that he accepts payment in bugs and fish. Yeah. And then we've got Replication Specialist. Why have one bird when you can have two birds? And then we've got ad card. We've got another Ukiyo-e mountain. Shattered States error may have been right. Honestly, there's been a couple of things in this set, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was. And then my rare is Tameshi, Reality Architect, who brings back the proud Moonfolk tradition of bouncing lands to your hand. 2 and a blue for a 2/3 legendary creature Moonfolk Wizard. Whenever one or more non-creature permanents are returned to hand, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. For X and white, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Return target artifact or enchantment card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. That's a really interesting card. That's one of those cards that it's like, that's cool. I don't exactly know what to do with you, but it's cool. A little pile of booster chaff. I sleep. If it isn't blue, I'd be putting in my Ren standard deck. Oh yeah, that would do it. Do you want to move now? Do you want to come over here? There you go. How about you come over here with your siblings? There you go. That's a good sound. I like that sound. The sound of deep slate being placed. Oops. Go grab some more deep slate. Ow. Break my ankles first. You're gonna be a problem, aren't you? Also, you're gonna be a problem too. So let's move you over here. Just gather all of the pets together. No, that's not... Come back. That's not the way I wanted you to go. Come here. Come here. What are you even looking at? Yeah, come here. Herding cats, I tell you. Oh, fine. Stay there. Now you're even more inconvenient. Thanks a lot. So I'm going to fill this in, because that is getting filled in eventually. That's going to be accessible from the inside. Three of these, I think. I can't believe we put up with cats. Like, sure, we could deal with your intransigence when you were killing mice for us, but now I don't even have mice. All I have is this tiny predator that yells at me when it's hungry, and all other times has the attitude of a moody teenager. Has you started a chunk rock pusher? Very nice. There is quite a lot of blocks in it. Storing everything that you dig out of a chunk is no mean feat. All right, last one. It's a good way to use up 10 stacks of deep slate, I tell you what. Now, do you want to get out of here? Do you want to get out of here? If I come over here, do you want to jump out of your hole? Yeah. Are all of these blocks from the punch chunk? Yep. So always the attitude of a moody teenager because they would yell for food too? Yeah, pretty much. See, this llama is at least being cooperative. You and this other llama and this cat are all being less cooperative than that guy. Why don't you be like that guy? Anyways. Okay. All right, so that's that. That's that stage done. All right, go back downstairs. These can go away for now. I'm not going to worry about the back of this here for right now, just because I'm not 100% sure what I want to do back here. So I'm going to have to figure that out. So I'm going to leave it for now so I don't have to undo a lot of work. We'll leave work on this. This part here is also going to get filled in, but for the time being, I'm leaving it open because it's still where our storage unit is until we can until we can change all that. Honestly, storage might get moved, like the automated storage might get moved to the back here somewhere. Because we've got this stuff all down here. So if I move the automated storage into that chunk back there, and like move the lava generator and the smelter array, I don't know, maybe down to like the far end or something like that. Moving storage is such a pain. It really is. Why I haven't done it yet. But I should do it before I have to start adding more capacity. But for now, let's leave it at that. For there. Now, let's see. 8 o'clock. Tell you what, chat. I'm going to take a break because I've been talking a lot and I'm out of water. So I'm going to go get some more water. And I will be back in a bit. So, you should take a break too. Get some water, stretch, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds to rest your eyes. And I will be back in just a few minutes, chat. So hold tight. Where did that come from? Oh, did it come down the stairs? Right, because I took out all the torches that were here. Right. That's a thing. Oh, and now you've moved. There are ninja zombies on this server. Goody! Hey, Max. How's it going? Hey, Max, look. I may have gotten some cards that I can use to update the cube. The cube. Cube. That is definitely how you pronounce that. Like, please get out. There. Yes. Haha. There we go. Now. Just working on adding some chord changes to my compositions. Nice. Nobody. Thank you for the 300 bits. All right. Go back inside, which normally we go inside because it's safe, but apparently not anymore. So that's cool. But yes, we're opening another booster. Boosty cam. I love it. I'm not taking the cat off of there. This is a treat for me. So in case anybody who's coming in is not aware, if you give me 300 bits or $3 to the coffee, I will open a Kamigawa booster. They're draft boosters, if you're curious. I also have these chocolate-covered raisins, which are very good. All right, what do we got? Got a Grafted Growth. Cool. We got a Thundersteel Colossus. We got a Golden Tail Disciple, which I got wrecked by. Somebody just lent, like, generous, what is it? Generous Visitor into Golden Tail Disciple and just, like, cast enchantment after enchantment after enchantment. I'm like, oh no. Aki Ember Keeper. We got a Debt to the Kami. I love this one. We got a Geothermal Kami. Just a hot springs that shows up when you need it. We got a Giant Mech. We got a Futurist Sentinel. We have got another Moon Circuit Hacker. Fearless Samurai. We've got another Okiba Reckoner Raid. I think this is the first time we've got one of these. We got a Tempered in Solitude. There we go. Oh. There we go. 1 in a red enchantment. Whatever creature you control attacks alone, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. We got a Futurist Operative. We got an Anchor to Reality. And then we've got Fancy Planes. We've got a samurai, and we got another mythic. We got another copy of the Kami War, but this is the normal version, the regular art version of the Kami War. Focus. Focus on Okagachi. Focus on Okagachi made manifest. I don't know if this is good. I think I might want to try this in my cube. I think it could be fun as like a nice 5-color payoff. While you were studying the blade, I was tempered in solitude. I heard the coffee go. I go back here. It'll probably rock pusher. All right then. Rock pusher. Thank you for the $12. Well, I officially can't do a draft with these boosters anymore. An 8-person draft. I still have enough for a 6-person draft. Or 3 sealed decks. Getting 8 people together is impossible. It's true. God, I don't know how people do it. All right. Shrine Steward for all your shrine purposes. From broken swords, the first Imperials forged a peaceful servant to tend the shrines of Iganjo. Cool. We've got a Simian Sling. We got Monkey. Equipment Monkey. Focus on the monkey. Focus. There we go. I definitely heard Shrines of the Gungeon. Thank you for... I should add this here. Fruin! Reckoner Bargain. What is this one? As an additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice an artifact. You gain life equal to the sacrifice mana's permanent's mana value. Draw 2 cards. It's your Altar's Reap of the set. All right then. I'm gonna put Fruin. Thank you for that. Putting 3 more stacks. We've got a sealed deck on deck now. We've got Bearer of Memory, Moonsnare Prototype, Ancestral Katana. Okay, we've got a fancy art Guardians of Oboro. I now have a playset of these. Not of Guardians of Oboro, of alternate art Guardians of Oboro. I got 3 out of the set boosters from the bundle. What a card to have a playset of alternate art sets. We got Intercessor's Arrest, which is just the same as Bound in Gold, right? I think it's the same. It's a very good card. We got another Shattered State Error. We're into the uncommons. We've got an Unforgiven one. We've got what I'm just going to call right now as Legacy All-Star that will probably be $12 in about 3 years. Containment Construct. We got a Roadside Reliquary, which is a very good land. 2 tap, sacrifice Roadside Reliquary, draw a card if you control an artifact, draw a card if you control an enchantment. Very good in Alayla decks. They're gonna love that. We've got a foil Bamboo Grove Archer. We've got a Thornwood Falls. We got a little construct. These are the from the Oni Cult Anvil. I was watching Caleb D play Reality Chip and Legacy the other day. The card looks sweet. I got one. It's somewhere. It was in literally the first pack we opened. at the beginning of the stream. So I also had pre-ordered 2 because I was going to put 1 in the cube, and I want to build a commander deck with it. I have no idea what I'm going to do with that commander deck other than just blue. But I want to play a commander deck where my commander is a legendary artifact creature equipment jellyfish. And our rare is honestly one of the weirdest cards that's just like, it's one of those cards that's like, yeah, that seems good, but completely, I keep forgetting that it exists, which is Thundering Raiju. 2 red for a 3/3 creature spirit with haste. Whenever Thundering Raiju attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then Thundering Raiju deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of modified creatures you control other than Thundering Raiju. Like, it just seems like a really good card. It is a card that permanently slips from my brain. I can just never properly remember that it exists. Next one. Ooh! Here's one I don't think we've gotten yet. Classic reprint, Spell Pierce. Very good art. Love that one. We got a Dramatist Puppet. Ooh, I think we finally hit like a new print run that we haven't hit yet. Because we've also got a Spirited Companion. We got the best boy. Look at the best boy. Look at him. Look at her. Best girl. She formed a friendship with several playful spirits, and soon the pack was known as a source of much mischief in Iganjo. We got another good reprint, Kindled Fury. We got Reckoner Shakedown. Target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do, that player discards a card. If you don't, put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature or vehicle you control. What a weird card. Oh man, we're just hitting all reprints this set because we also got a Fade into Antiquity. We're getting all the reprints in this booster. We got an Armguard Familiar. Nezumi Blade Blesser for your white-black balanced deck. We got an Era of the Ancient Fang. We got another Michiko's Reign of Truth. This is fun. We got a Spinning Wheel Kick. XX green for a sorcery. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each of X target creatures and or planeswalkers. Weird. Holy crap, we really are hitting... Chat. We also got a Thirst for Knowledge. So this thing had Thirst for Knowledge, Fade into Antiquity, Kindled Fury, and Spell Pierce. They're all 4 reprints. We've also got a Nezumi Prowler. Just a good rat ninja. And we've got Rugged Highlands, the Spirit Token, and our rare is a Soft Glow Brilliant Restoration. The unofficial 6th invocation. 3 white for a sorcery. Return all artifacts and enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. That is such a heavy mana cost. Also, I love that they keep adding to the thirst for blank. Like, they had Thirst for Knowledge for a long time. It was from original Mirrodin. And then they added Thirst for Meaning, and now we have Thirst for Discovery. It's great. I love it. Aki Warpaint. Moonfolk Puzzle Maker. Light the Way. Experimental Synthesizer. Undercity Scrounger. Again, this is a person that is just live. Look. Get in there. Look how happy this person is. Like, this is a person who is living their best life. With their gigantic arm. We got a Careful Cultivation. I love this artist. Like AM Sator. AM Sartor. They're very good. We got a Fang of Shigeki. We got another alternate art Jukai trainee. We got a Tales of Master Sashiro. Ooh, very good uncommon. We got a Circuit Mender, which is strictly better than Filigree Familiar, but strictly worse in that it's a creepy insect bug robot and not an adorable fox robot. We got Assassin's Ink. Very good removal. We've got a Hotshot Mechanic. Fox Pilot. Very good. And then we've got a foil Michiko's Reign of Truth. We've got a we got a regular island. Is this the first regular ass island we've gotten? Like, I think this is like the first actual normal basic land we've got. We got a card, and then we have another good march. A March of Burgeoning Life. A perfectly normal ass island. This is Wiley Beckett, isn't it? Yeah, Wiley Beckett's very good. I love their art style. All right, Q's down to 4. Better than... No, I saw you there. Where are you coming from? Don't you... Go to sleep. Stupid zombies. We're not on Innistrad anymore. Get out of here. No zombies on Kamigawa. I think literally. I don't know if there's any zombies in this set. All right. Wait, hold on. Oh, boosty screen. Ninja's Kunai. Moth Rider Patrol. Tawashi Song Shaper. Kaito's Pursuit. Commune with the Spirits. Boot up. Oh no. Also, this art is amazing, by the way. Like, just the framing of, like, Tamio over the Phyrexian symbol. But yeah. A very good card. Also, this is Dominic Mayer. Yeah, Dominic Mayer. I love his art style. Again, it's another one that has, like, very high contrast. He also did the art for Thirst for Discovery, which is about one of the very few cards that I think actually looks really, really good in the double feature black and white treatment, because his art style is very, like, high contrast. It actually looks really good in black and white. Mukotai Ambusher. Just a 3/2 with lifelink. We got a big pig. We got an iron hoof boar. Chat, behold the unspeakable. Vision of the unspeakable. As flying and trample. Cool. We got a patchwork automaton. Very good little artifact creature. We've got yet another Yamazaki. We got Norika Yamazaki, the poet. Come on. We got a Flame Discharge. We've got Blossoming Sands. We got a Tezzeret emblem. Noriko is very good. And what I think I'm going to probably put in my equipment deck, my equipment commander deck, we have a Cloudsteel Kirin. That's Persephone, a Cloudsteel Kirin. 2 and a white artifact creature equipment Kirin for a 3/2. It has reconfigure 5, flying. Equipped creature has flying, and you can't lose the game, and your opponents can't win the game. That's fun. Your discharge is flame, see a doctor. Oh no. We have Platinum Angel at home. It's BYO Platinum Angel. It can be Platinum Angel but indestructible. All right. Searchlight Companion. Very good card. Uncharted Haven. Again, still astounded that this card did not exist already. Crab says no. Golden Tail Disciple. Kami's Flare, which is a card I continually forget is actually just Lightning Strike. Or I guess it doesn't hit people, but... Oh, I just noticed this, chat. You got her, and then over on the other side, on the right side, there's a little tiny Kami. Like, there's a little tiny spirit there that's helping her channel. It's so cute. We got another Clawing Torment. Geothermal Kami. Jukai Preserver. We got a normal art Inkrise Infiltrator. Very good card. Boseiju Reaches Skyward. That turns into Branch of Boseiju. Metal Gear Solid Villain Acquisition Octopus. Yes, Persephone. I know. I stole that joke from Graham. It's a good joke and it still checks out. Another card I'm glad to have. We got another Secluded Courtyard. Hello, Persephone. Yes. Got an Oni Cult Anvil. Samurai Token. Regular Plains. And our rare is Sokenzan, Crucible of Defiance, which is the first of these legendary legendary lands that we've gotten. Boseiju, who told skyscrapers, hold my beer. Yep. Whoops. Goodbye, Persephone. All right. 2 more. Let's go. Iron Apprentice. This is the little Tajikama. Network Terminal. Lucky Offering for when you need to get rid of artifacts. Scrapyard Steel Breaker. Chain Flail Centipede. Season of Renewal, which is, again, just some really cool Wiley Beckett art there. I just noticed that thing has faces on its torso. It's not. It's all faces. And now it's really weird. Planar Incision. Aki Ronin. Seven-Tail Mento. Behold! The Unspeakable. Another Roadside Reliquary. Ooh! Mobilizer Mech. Also on the list for most adorable creatures in the set, we've got a Generous Visitor. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. This card is very good. Kill this card on sight. If your opponents cast this spell, shoot it. And then we've got a Bloodfell Caves. We got a Goblin Shaman, the one that's produced by Kiki Jiki. And our rare is Invoke Justice. Come on. There we go. Yeah. I would watch this mech anime. This is the climax of a really good mech anime. Shouldn't just ice be blue? One white for a sorcery. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then distribute 4 +1/+1 counters among any number of creatures and or vehicles you control. I love that they're leaning into giving white reanimation. I think that's a cool way to like sort of spread out some of the like mechanics, and like it makes sense in white, like as the sort of like it's the difference between a cleric casting Raise Dead and a necromancer casting Raise Undead, right? Searchlight Companion. Favor of Jukai. We got a Disruption Protocol. Another Repel the Vile. Explosive Entry. Virus Beetle. Tom Nook. Jukai Preserver. Another alternate art Inkrise Infiltrator. Ooh, this is one I don't think we've had yet. We got a Fall of Lord Konda. Oops. Exile target creature's mana value 4 or greater. Each player gains control of all permanents they own. Which is a weird... Do you ever read a card and be like, this was designed for a very specific purpose, and I'm not entirely sure what it is. And then the backside is a Fragment of Konda. Dies, you draw a card, which is cool. We've got an Imperial Recovery Unit. Get your tiny stuff back. We got one of the cards I wanted. We got a Selfless Samurai. Counterplay to control magic effects. But, like, also it kills things. It's like, it feels like a card that was designed to, like, hit a very specific deck that they were dealing with in, like, their playtesting standard environment or something like that. Selfless Samurai, definitely going in the Alesha deck. Repeatable protection, pretty good. We got another Shrine. We got a Ghost Shintai of Lost Wisdom. Which has just... There's not much in the limited format that steals things, right? Just really cool art on this one. Johannes Voss. There's like the one blue... There's Invoke the Winds, I think, steals things. Got a Mountain. Got a Pilot. And our rare is a Showcase art, Ishin. Two Heavens as one. Come on. There we go. Sort of. You're getting there. There you go. Warren States era steals things, but it gives it back at the end of turn. Oh, Nashi does as well. So since it gives it back at the end of turn, the Conda thing wouldn't affect it at all, because that triggers on your turn. I guess I'm gonna put this one. I had a normal version of Isha, but I guess I put that one in the Alesha deck. Okay, that was it. That was all the boosters we had on deck. Thanks, Nightbot. Yeah, if you want to stop me from doing any more work, please give bits or donate to the coffee. I'm going to bed before I get attacked by zombies. I still have boosters. I might be doing this on Tuesday too. Stop in the middle of digging a hole to just crack some boosters. All right. What the hell do I want to do? Let's just do some chores. Let's go over here and clean up our melons. We probably have some of those that need to be taken care of. Yep. And then... oh, I know what I need to do. It would also work against any reanimate effect. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's true. I mean, it's definitely like... I know the use cases for it. It's just one of those cards that, like, as an uncommon, it feels like... it's the sort of thing that, like, tickles my brain. It's like, there is a specific deck that they were worried about that made them, like, want to put this card in. That's just sort of like my gut instinct is like, this exists because they were worried about something. Completely unrelated to anything. 50 pounds of pale powder in unmarked paper plastic wrap arrived in my house today. Did you order it? Yes, and we're splitting it up amongst friends. Please don't say anything incriminating in chat. I don't want to have to save this VOD as evidence. Chapter 1, give back that which was taken. Oh! Wait, hold on a sec. Wait. Does the original Lord Conda have 4 power? No, it's mana value 4 or greater, and he's a 7-drop. Oh... oh, Fruin, you're right. That's it. Kill Conda, and then you take back that which was taken. Yeah, give back is chapter 2. But, like, yeah, no, that's exactly... ordered an assload of dental plaster for making castle bricks from molds. Okay. So, actually, now... let's actually get on our wings, and let's go to town. Because I need... actually, let's not go to town. Let's go to the slime farm. He stole egg. He did steal egg. That's, so if you're not familiar with the story of Kamigawa, which is understandable because it was not explained at all in the original set, what happened is that Lord Conda, I don't know if he went to the spirit realm or just stole something from the spirit realm or how he did it, but he took that which was taken, which was an egg that contained the child of Okagachi, the sort of spirit dragon, and this started a war between the human, or the mortal realm, and the spirit realm. And Lord Conda was eventually overthrown by his daughter Michiko with the help of Toshiro Umezawa. This is where all of these legendary characters come into play. And the creature that was the spirit that was in the egg hatched and was Hyodai. I don't think I've been here yet. That is a lot of deep slate brick tiles. Do I have to fly up there? I think I have to fly up there. Ow. So are these all... Okay, well, I'm just gonna take a stack of slime. We go. Sorry. So the card was not, in fact, made for a specific purpose. It was made to tell a specific story. There we go, chat. I've learned something. Now I will enjoy my in-flight meal. I have ordered the beef. Okay. So. I needed the slime so I can make a sticky piston. Because I have a plan of building a system where I can just like flip a switch to turn off my beacon. Because if you weren't here on was it Tuesday or Thursday that we set it up? I don't remember. Perfect. Hey Revenant, welcome back. Thursday. Okay, so we need you. And then is a sticky piston just yes. Okay, so we got a sticky piston. I think I'll just put you in there for now. Good as place as any for slime. And then let's get some quartz pillars and one of these. And I want to make this a... Go with the chiseled quartz blocks, because it looks fancy. And then I need... what is a switch? Or not a switch, a lever. It's cobblestone, right? Cobblestone and a stick. Yeah. The best redstone source in the game. Okay. So we'll go down here. So we want 1, 2. Yes. And then this is going to go Oh. Hold on a second. I think I need to do something like this. I need that. Yes. Then, yes. Take these out. Okay, beacon works. Now, if we flip this... Oh, I see. I see where I screwed up. Yes. There we go. Hey, look at that. I wish I could make the sticky piston out of other materials than cobblestone, but yeah. There we go. We can just flick of a switch. If we do it fast enough, it breaks. Erica, stop playing with the beacon. Cool. I had that idea the other day, so it's like, that's a very simple way to shut the beacon off. Pretty happy with that. Now, how much time do we have left? 8:41. Why do you want beacon off? So I don't insta-mine stone. Did you get any good pulls? I got 2 copies of the Kami War. One is alt art. We got a Sokenzan containment construct. Nothing like, haven't gotten any like astounding pulls. I'll give it that. Oh yeah, we got the Cloudsteel Kirin, the Platinum Angel at home. We got an alt art Lizard Blades. Alt art Ishin, 2 heavens as 1. Pretty cool. Filling that up. Actually, how's the smelter doing? This is probably pretty full. Yeah, it is. All right. Sell some of this stuff. Hello. And you. Go. Of you in here. Oops. Sell some melons. Here we go. All right. Now, I think, because we only have like about a half hour-ish left, we're just gonna dig for the last little bit. Feel like digging. Also, as a reminder, I still have like, I think we're halfway through. How many are in here? Yes. 5, 6, yes. We are at 17 packs, so we're halfway through this box. So, if you want me to open more boosters on this stream, now's your chance to get them in. Given how well this has gone, I'm probably going to do this again, keep this going on Tuesday. So, don't feel like this is your last opportunity. thank you to everybody. Huge thank you to everybody who has either given bits or contributed to the coffee. When I thought of this plan, I was talking about it with my mods, and I'm like, my biggest concern is that I'm going to like buy this box, and then like 2 people are going to be like, "Here's some bits." I'm like, "Cool, now I have this box of cards." What else did we get? We got a copy of the reality chip in like literally our first pack. Pretty happy about that. Oh, in my set boosters, I got in the bundle, I got the alt art Satoru Umezawa. And then when I went and bought this, I got the buy a box version as well. Which is very good. I love the art on the buy a box Satoru. I just put that in my Lonus Artifacts deck. Cool. Ow! Chat, there was a hole here. See, this is what happens when Electra doesn't stop by. Roth, thank you for contributing to the coffee. Oh wow, there's no floor there. All right, 7-ish magpies. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. Roth, thank you so much. We have to go open some packs now. Let me finish this layer, and then I'm gonna go back inside, and this will probably take us to the end of the stream. Thank you so much. It does mean a lot to me that you're willing to go along with this weird idea I had. What was still outstanding on my list of cards I wanted? We haven't gotten Jin Gataxias yet, or Nashi, or Tamio. You look so happy. Well, thank you. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, oh, go up there. There we go. Oh, these are in the wrong order. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thanks for the follow. Rusty Cam. All right. What we got? Network Terminal. Kami of Industry. Kami of Terrible Secrets. Bamboo Grove Archer. Network Disruptor. Best Girl. Spirited Companion. Thanks for the follow, but also please note. Ooh, I don't think we've gotten this one yet. We got a Coiling Stalker. Snake Ninja. And then we also got a Gift of Wrath. It also has very cool art. Yeah, Sharkfist, there's a reason I don't read out people's names when they follow, usually. Iganjo Exemplar. Befriending the Moths. Turns into an Imperial Moth. Very good. We are continually... We have... Our Tempered in Solitude has companionship now, and another Tempered in Solitude. We got a Futurist Operative. We shall anchor to reality. We also got a Swiftwater Cliffs. We got a 2/2 Spirit with Menace, which I think this is the one that... yeah, this is the thing Gift of Wrath makes. And our rare is very cool. Speaking of the story of Lord Konda and that which was taken, we got Kyodai, the Soul of Kamigawa. Out of focus, Kyodai. Focus. Focus on the magic card. Focus on the weird three-faced dragon spirit thing that can be a 5-color commander. So very cool. That one's cool. Automated Artificer. Ambitious Assault. Lethal Exploit. Favor of Jukai. Disruption Protocol. Repel the Vile. Sky Swimmer's Koi. We got an alt art Nezumi Blade Blesser. We've got another Michiko's Reign of Truth. We've gotten a bunch of these today. We got another Selfless Samurai. Very good card. We got a Goshin Tai of Lost Wisdom. We also got a Goshin Tai of Ancient Wars, the red one. We got a foil Master's Rebuke, which looks very good. We got a Fancy Plains, one of these cards, and our rare is a mythic. We got the Kodama of the West Tree. Focus. Are you so bad at focusing? Yes. Stop focusing. Very cool. This is a cool card. Reach. Modified creatures you control have trample. Whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Very good. Oi. Yep, come on. Booster pack. Booster pack open. All right. Shrine Steward. Oh, this is the first one we've gotten of these today. Wanderer's Intervention. Very good removal spell. An Unstoppable Ogre. Clawing Torment. Master's Rebuke. Short Circuit. Ooh. Regular Art Guardians of Oboro. I think this is the only one I've gotten so far. I think all of the other ones have been alt art. We got an Intercessor's Arrest. Befriending the Moths. Very good card. Walking Skyscraper. This card has won me games many times. Sky Blessed Samurai. We got a Runaway Trash Bot. We've got placeholder card. We have a Jungle Hollow. We have a foil Tamiyo's Completion, which looks just amazing. That looks very cool. And our rare, we've hit a good run of rares because we got Hinata the Dawn Crowned. This is also very good. This is a card you're going to see a lot of in Commander. I think there's going to be a lot of people building this deck. Good news, the regular art Guardians of Oboro is just as expensive as the fancy version. Fantastic! I've made my 25 cents back. Also, I'm definitely putting Hinata in my cube. That just going to be very good in there. All right, Uncharted Haven, Automated Artificer, Regent's Authority, Crackling Emergence, Return to Action, Harmonious Emergence, Moonfolk Puzzle Maker, Sky Swimmer Koi, Nizumi Blade Blesser, Azusa's Many Journeys. We got a Goshin Tai of Ancient Wars. Ooh, we haven't gotten one of these yet. We got a Prodigy's Prototype. Our white-blue Signpost Uncommon, which is obviously a vehicle. It's a very good one, too. We got a Leech Gauntlet. It's very creepy. The Prodigo type. We've got a 4/5 Spirit Token. We've got a Fancy Island. And our rare is the... This is probably one of my favorite cards in the set, just from a flavor perspective, because we got Mech Titan Core. It's Morphin time. 2 mana for a 2/4 artifact vehicle with crew 2. 5 mana. Exile Mech Titan Core and 4 other artifact creatures and or vehicles you control. Create Mech Titan, a legendary 10/10 construct artifact creature token with flying, vigilance, trample, lifelink, and haste that's all colors. When that token leaves the battlefield, return all cards exiled with Mech Titan Core, except Mech Titan Core, to the battlefield tapped under their owner's control. Voltron, Megazord, Exodia, whatever you want to call it. Whatever nerd reference you want to make. Going to have to do a whole bunch of card sorting tomorrow. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Searchlight Companion. Crafted Growth. Saiba Not a Ninja. Moth Rider Patrol. Kawashi Song Shaper. There's Playing Magic. Right? Pair it with Crystal Giant and the Ozolith. Is that? I'd have to look to see how that works. Kaito's Pursuit. Commune with the Spirits. Coiling Stalker. Gift of Wrath. The Shattered States era. We got a Blossom Prancer. It's a very good art. And just a... I love this ability that they've been putting on a lot of cards in this set, which is do a thing, like look at, in this case, it's look at the top 5 cards of your library, reveal a creature or enchantment card, and put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If you don't put a card into your hand this way, you gain 4 life. They've put that rider on... Sorry. Go to sleep. I'm going to have to figure out some zombie proofing or something like that, because it wasn't this bad before. Electra! It's Magic Day. We're opening magic cards. Okay, so have you considered logging out while doing this? Literally no. Literally, I had not thought about logging out. I literally did not even cross my mind. This is one of my favorite pieces of art in the set. It's Prosperous Thief. The feminine urge to steal a fish. Also, this card's very good in a ninja deck. Just make treasures. Great. Historian's Wisdom. Good way to modify your creatures. And then we got Thornwood Falls. Samurai Token. And our rare is Kotase, the Silent Spider. 3 blue-black for a 4/4 legendary creature human ninja with just a solid block of flavor text. When Kotase the Silent Spider enters the battlefield, exile target card other than a basic land card from an opponent's graveyard. Search that player's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with the same name as that card and exile them. Then that player shuffles. For as long as you control Kotase, you may play one of the exiled cards, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast it. A pile there. No room left in the box. Fish are expensive. You don't get Prosperous behind Enormous Fish. It's true. Spell Pierce. Like less than half of that movie. Simian Sling. Reckoner's Bargain. Bearer of Memory. Moon Snare Prototype. Heir of the Ancient Fang. Tamio's Completion. Kumano Faces Kakazan. We've got another Containment Construct. Oh, this is one we haven't had yet. We've got Akiba Salvage. Maybe I'll just make stealing fish a recurring theme in my D&D characters. I mean, fish are good. 4 and a black for sorcery. Return target creature or vehicle card from your graveyard to the battlefield. And put 2 +1/+1 counters on that permanent if you control an artifact and an enchantment. That is many riders. And then we've also got Dockside Chef, which is very good. Sacrifice an artifact or creature to draw a card. We have a foil Seismic Wave. We got a Swiftwater Cliff. We have a 3/1 construct with haste. I don't even remember what makes this card. There's so many tokens in this set. And our rare is a card that I want altered with the character from Kingdom Hearts, because we've got Kairi, the Swirling Sky. Legendary Dragon Spirit. It's a pretty good card. I like this. I had this in my first draft, and it was very good. Unfortunately, the rest of the deck around Kairi was not. All right. After this, we got one more pack. Papercraft Decoy. Light the Way. Experimental Synthesizer. Undercity Scrounger. Babu Grove Archer. Mnemonic Sphere. Iganjo Exemplar. Kami of Restless Shadows. Got an Alt Art Imperial Subduer. We have the Modern Age, which turns into a Vector Glider. Very good card. We have yet another Shrine. We got a green one. We got the Goshen Tie of Boundless Vigor. I don't know if I have a white one yet. But we have 4 of the shrines. We got an Orochi Merge Keeper. Very good ramp creature. Very good mana dork. We got our red-white Samurai uncommon and Asari Captain. And then we have Fancy Forest, Spirit Token, and our rare is the March of Reckless Joy. We're up to 3 marches. Focus. It's on March. Very good art on this too. I love it. Good job, Fiona Sie. See? Say. Her last name is spelled Hsieh, and I am not sure how to pronounce that. Exile the top X cards of your library. You may play up to 2 of those cards until the end of your next turn. So for just 3, you can just cast this for 3 and be like, okay, cool, I'll play both of these cards. Neat. Barrowbender. Let's make it an even half of the packs open this stream. Oh, I think we're well past half of the packs. Put another one on the stack though. How many do I have? I only have 2, 4, 6. I only have 8 packs left after these 2. But Fairbender, thank you for the bits. Let's see. Dramatist Puppet. Good up. Lucky Offering. We got a Scrapyard Steelbreaker. I thought you said you were at 17 total. No, I had 17 left, which was half. And then Broth paid up for a bunch. We got a Centipede Chain Flail. Or Chain Flail Centipede. We got a Season of Renewal. Mukatai Ambusher. Iron Hoof Boar. Boseiju Reaches Skyward. Oh, I don't think we've had this one yet. We got Bronze Cudgels. It's a very weird equipment. Till end of turn, equipped creature gets +X/+X, where X is the number of times this ability has resolved this turn. Very interesting. Great way to dump mana. Got a Seismic Wave. We've got a Roaring Earth. It's a very cool card. I haven't gotten this to go off yet, but it's very interesting. And we've got a regular forest. We've got with these cards, and then we have another Ishin, 2 Heavens as 1, and this is a card I'm very excited about. We have a foil Greasefang. Come on, there we go. That looks very cool. Rat Pilot. Very happy about foil Greasefang. All right. This is the last one. Grafted Growth. Futurist Sentinel. Wanderer's Intervention. Unstoppable Ogre. We got a Debt to the Kami. Master's Rebuke. Kami of Restless Shadows. We got an Imperial Subduer. Moon Circuit Hacker. Era of Enlightenment. We got a Walking Skyscraper. We got a Skyblessed Samurai. We got a Historian's Wisdom. And then we've got a Dismal Backwater. A Spirit. And our rare, the Saga, we got a Teachings of the Kirin. In there. There we go. Very good. And it turns into a Kirin Touched Orochi. 1 and a green. 1. Mill 3 cards. Create a 1/1 spirit token. 2. Put a +1 counter on target creature you control. And then it flips into Kirin Touched Orochi. Snake Monk. Whenever it attacks, choose 1. Exile target creature card from a graveyard if you do create a 1/1 spirit token. Or exile target non-creature card from a graveyard if you do put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It's very cool. Very good card. That's it. All right. We're caught up. All right. Broth. Whoops. Ah. Was on Boosty Cam for so long, I forgot about it. Get everything in here, yeah. So yes, thank you to everybody. Thank you to Broth for the big contribution to the coffee. I appreciate that so much. And to everybody else who has kicked in bits or supported the coffee, it means a ton to me that you do that and that you hang out here while I do this, like, honestly quite silly thing where I just dig holes in Minecraft and build a cathedral. Like, this is all very silly, but I appreciate that you take time out of your day to spend it here with me. It means a lot to me. I'm very excited about that foil grease fang, by the way. Silly is healthy in these times. That's what I hope. I hope I can at least provide a little bit of help in getting through these times. Unlike the idiots that just drive around honking their horns, who are not helping anybody. Canada's having a very weird time. Some Frasm grumble grumble. Yeah. Revenant, thank you for the 100 bits. A little nonsense now and then is relished by the wisest men. It's true. I can hear them sometimes from my apartment. I heard them from my apartment today. I went downtown to pick up this box, and I don't want to say they were everywhere because it honestly looks like there's maybe like 18, 20 of them just driving around. But, you know, they're very loud and noticeable. As an American, I am sorry our idiots are riling up your idiots. Now, I was thinking about that today, and like that is something that a lot of people have called this idiots. I honestly think that kind of undermines what they're doing, because they're not. Like, they're being very like, they know exactly what they're doing. It's a very calculated move. And it's very, like, coordinated. And I think just calling them idiots, honestly, like, it feels like it's overly dismissive. Because it's like, no, No, they're being very smart. They're vile. And I don't know if they believe what they're saying or it's just like convenient rhetoric, but I don't feel like we could just be like, oh, they're just idiots. Who cares? Like, no, I care because if we ignore them, they're going to do something terrible. I mean, on Twitter today, I referred to them as the honking reactionaries, which is honestly the best way to think about them. They're just reactionary conservatives. That's all it is. It's a tale as old as time. Anyways, I mean, I have a lot of work to do. Updating my cube. I have some pre-ordered stuff coming too. I have a copy of The Wandering Emperor coming, which I'm very excited about. I'm probably actually just going to have to bite the bullet and just buy copies of Jin Gataxius and Tamio. I thought about doing that instead of getting the box, because, like, okay, chat, remember, if you're not super familiar with Magic, if you want a specific card, just buy a single. It's always going to save you money in the long run, even if it's expensive. But I wanted to open the boosters, because I enjoy opening boosters. I enjoy the tiny hit of dopamine you get from opening a booster. Any chance of you appearing on a Friday Night Paper Fight someday? Probably slim? The thing about lure stuff that you have to remember is that, one, even though I play Magic, I'm not really like a Magic content creator. And when it comes to stuff like Friday Night Paper Fight, they have people who need hours. So like each person, I don't know if they're like expected to be or required to be on a certain number of streams, but like they generally don't dip outside of their like core pool of people because they have to give those people the hours they're expecting. So, oh, was this? Oh, that was just a little cheat that got filled in. Cool. So, I would honestly like to be on Friday Night Paper Fight someday, just playing Commander because I like Commander. And I have a bunch of commander decks that I just have not... I don't really have an opportunity to play. Because I don't know a ton of people who play Magic. And the people I do... Or a ton of people who play Commander, I should say. And the people who do are people like Ben, who play it on stream. Wow, we are getting a lot of andesite, which is good. We're going to need it, but boy, this is a lot of andesite. Look how much andesite this is. Let's go back up. Wait. What does andesite get used for? It's just a building material. For us, that's what our foundation here is made out of. This is all polished andesite. And like all of this stuff down here around the outside is all also going to be polished andesite. Now, that's not like a ton. We have way more andesite than we need, but it is something, unlike, you know, diorite or granite, which we don't really have a lot of plans for. We actually do have plans for andesite, so it is marginally more valuable. Gotten a few precons for Commander I don't mind pulling out. I think some of yours are older ones, which were not fantastic. Some of the older precons were not great. The newer ones are really good. Like, the new precons are honestly very solid. I wanted to get the white-blue vehicles one, but apparently one of the cards in it, the Kappa Cannoneer, it's like the single is currently going for like $14 or something like that. And that means that the deck, I guess maybe it's probably found a place in like... I've got the Esper Life game from a while back, plus the entire monocolor set. Would have been, what, like 2013, 2014, I think? Yeah. I have that Esper Life game deck, and I have a couple of the monocolored ones. I also have the, I have the Mind Seas, the Grixis one, the one that had, very, very infamously had, True Name Nemesis in it. I did manage to get a copy of it, and I also have the what is it, 2015 or 2016, the Marin of Clan Neltoth deck. Oh, and I got the Call Time Elf one as well. And then I've also brewed a bunch. I have my Alesha deck. I have my Helena and Elena deck, which I think I still need to get one card for. Does it have Himbo Elf in it? You're gonna have to narrow it down a little bit. Himbo Elf could refer to a lot of characters. I just know there's a green planeswalker from Kaldheim. Oh, yes. No, I don't have a copy of him. I forget his name. Wow, we got 30 copper from those 2 blocks. All right. Let's actually just go around. I got the signal from Rock Pusher, so... Is it just me or this chunk have an above average amount of dirt? I wouldn't say it's above average. I think this is, like, you sometimes get these large blobs of dirt. Oh, what was his, God, now it's gonna bug me. What was that guy's name? It would be a good card in the deck. I just don't have a copy of it. Steve? Ah, yes. Steve the elf. That's it. Yes, Persephone, I know. Whoops. I just throw my dirt on the ground. I know, you're upset. Yes, you're upset at me because it's tired and I need to go to bed. And by go to bed, I mean raid Kathleen. I just like going to bed, right? Right, chat? All right. Let's go up to our vantage point. Have a look. We made Tyvar. Right. Close enough for government work. Hey now. That is one of my favorite sayings that I absolutely cannot use anymore. All right. We made some progress. We've got a good idea of how big this thing is going to be now, and I think that's an important step. I think this is going to be good. I'm liking it, chat. All right. Let's go. Cool. Regional resources. Fantastic. Let's go over here. All right, and let's go raid Kathleen. Here we go. Brave new faves. All right. So, thank you all so much for hanging out. I'm going to send you over to Brave New Faves, my friend Kathleen. She does a private radio show where she plays new music that she likes and that you might like as well. So head on over there, say hi, and I will be back on Tuesday digging a hole in the ground. And also, I still have boosters. So we're going to keep this booster promotion, whatever it is, going until Tuesday. So I will see you then. Have a good night, chat.